we see some serious downside pressure in the sector at the moment. It's not a full-blown downside impulse yet and full breakdown. However, we have seen since the early October all-time high several indicators and indications that the market wants to go lower. Of course, things can change, the trend can change, but the local trend is down. Elliott wave suggests that this move down was a 5-wave move from the all-time high. Then we had a 3-wave move up. 5 waves indicate the trend. 3 waves are a counter-trend move. And we had another 5-wave decline. And 3 waves up indicate the counter-trend move. And now, today, we saw another 5-wave decline. Actually, it's more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we could now be in a 3-wave counter-trend move. Basically, in other words, the pressure is downward. There are resistances we can observe. And as long as the market stays below those resistance levels, the pressure remains downward. But after 5 waves down, typically a counter-trend move happens. So like it did end of last week with this counter-trend move labeled yellow wave 2. Then when that was completed, we saw another decline and we could start this wave 2 now. Might have already started. This is the July low. We hit it around 105,200. So there's a bit of structural support. And we might see a bit of a bounce over the coming sessions. Before then, the 3rd wave down unfolds. Please note, it takes a break above 109,930 to reduce some of that downside pressure and to indicate that the bulls are still there. That is not necessarily directly bullish, but it's less immediately bearish.